Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
We started Proverbs.
We sure as fuck did.
Yeah, and there was some story stuff, which is better than Psalms.
It wasn't stories. It was some
story-ish
lessons and admonishments.
Right. At least it wasn't like an attempt at 2,000-year-old poetry.
Yeah.
Repurposed through, really bad translations.
To sound like Vogon poetry.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I would have preferred Vogon poetry, truth be told.
Right. And for those who don't know, that's from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yes.
Just for the record.
Highly recommend. Book, not movie. Book, not movie.
Right.
Book, not movie.
Right. But the BBC series isn't bad.
But book, not movie.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
If you're going to pick one to watch.
Just
read BBC series.
Read the fucking book. Just read the fucking book.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Jeez.
Not you.
I know,
Okay.
but I'm the one here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yesterday we did Proverbs chapters 1 and 2?
And 3.
And 3, that's right.
1 through 3.
And today...
Because the first 9 are the Didactic Discourses.
Right.
And so we're reading them in sets of 3 just to get that first set because Proverbs is a collection of collections. And we want to just get that first collection of the collection out of the way.
Right.
Okay.
So today we're going to be reading...
Proverbs 4, 5, and 6.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, Proverbs 4.
4.
Chapter 4.
The fourth one.
The fourth of them.
The Proverbs.
Mm-hmm.
The things that we're reading.
To me, the first line reads like a song.
A song.
So I'm just going to play what went through my head here.
Okay.
Listen, my sons, to a father's instruction. Pay attention and gain understanding. I give you sound learning, so do not forsake my teaching. That literally is what went through my head, and I have no idea why. But does it not sound like the beginning of...
Stay tuned for our iTunes release.
Oh my God. I mean, couldn't you just, picture it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, it sounds kind of folksy or
Sure, yeah.
Soft pop from the 70s or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Soft rock, not soft pop.
Okay.
Right?
Right, sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. You're placating me. You totally disagree. Okay, anyway. For I too was a son to my father, still tender and cherished by my mother.
Okay.
See, this sounds like a song.
Yeah.
Then he taught me, that dado of mine.
Yeah.
And he said to me, take hold of my words with all your heart. The cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. The little boy blue and the man in the moon. One. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when.
Don't know what's going on tonight.
We'll be together then.
I'm not sure it's a good thing.
Take hold of my...
We'll see, I don't know.
Take hold of my words with all your heart. Keep
my
commands and you will live. I mean, there's a little bit crossover.
Right.
Get wisdom.
Get wisdom.
Got milk?
It's at Costco.
Get understanding. Do not forget my words or turn away from them.
Okay.
Do not forsake wisdom. Remember how I said...
I mean, that woman over there that's sitting there.
Yeah, I told you got to get her. Get her. What she got, you got to get it, put it in
Anybody
your brain.
have wisdom's number? We need to reach out to her, see what's up.
Don't forsake her, and she will protect you. Love her, and she will watch over you. The beginning of wisdom is this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Get wisdom.
Get,
That's it. That's our bumper sticker.
yeah, no, I mean, I'm thinking about a shirt that says "Got Wisdom," just like the "Got Beef," like you said. Yeah.
Got beef. It's not got beef. Got milk. You're thinking of Arby's. We have the meats.
No, yeah. No, I'm thinking of eat more chicken or eat more beef.
Chicken.
No, eat more beef.
Eat more beef.
Or no, eat more chicken. Yeah, you're right.
Where's the beef?
Man, I'm getting all my fucking commercials mixed up.
You really are, because there was that commercial from way back when that said, "Where's the beef?"
Yeah, that's true.
See,
yeah.
so
that's a real callback to an old Wendy's commercial.
Was it Wendy's?
It was Wendy's.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Which one it was? Yeah, you got them all mixed up.
I did.
Got milk is the one, and
my birthday's coming up. I'm getting old. I'm just
You literally had to ask me, how old am I this year?
I know, right? That's
when you hit your mid to late 40s,
you stop caring.
But it's when you have to start like counting, like, what year was I born, and then you like count by decade until you like catch up, and then you're like, okay, 40, 41, 42, like that. Like that's how you do.
Well, because like, what did you do last year for birthday? Well, I probably paid bills or something. I don't know. So that's the excitement that I went to work. Paid
updated
bills,
our vehicle registration.
Yeah,
that's what we do for your birthday.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sorry, way off track here.
Mm-hmm.
Though it cost all you have, get understanding.
Oh, now we got to get understanding.
First you get wisdom, and then once you know a thing, then you got to understand it.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Wait, feel like,
isn't wisdom kind of understanding?
Well, I think it depends on if wisdom is knowledge, because sometimes you can know stuff but not know how to apply it. So to me, wisdom means that not only do you know it, but you also know how to apply it. But I feel like they're using wisdom here to only mean knowledge.
Okay.
Without the understanding of how to apply it.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
No, but okay.
Well, they're saying get wisdom, and then once you have wisdom, get understanding.
Right. Okay.
So.
I mean, sure, in context, I guess that's fine.
Cherish her, understanding, so she's a bitch too. Cherish her.
These are two separate people, though.
Apparently.
Okay.
And she will exalt you. Embrace her. Yeah. And she will honor you. She will give you a garland. Yes, she will. To grace your head. And present you with a glorious crown. That just sounds so sexual, doesn't it? Am I crazy?
I mean, that's debatable, but
Okay, but did that or did that not sound sexual?
The way you said it, for sure, yes.
Okay, listen, my son. Accept what I say, and the years of your life will be many. I instruct you in the way. It's the beats. It's the syllables. It sounds like a poetry setup.
Yeah.
Listen, my son. Accept what I say, and the years of your life will be many. It's perfect syllable break.
Right.
That's why I feel like it sounds like a song, because of the way the words fall.
Sure.
Okay. Sorry. I instruct you in the way of wisdom and lead you along straight paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hampered. When you run, you will not stumble. Hold on to instruction. Do not let go. Guard it well, for it is your life.
Do you got to do this while you're running down the straight path?
Yeah, hold on to the rope.
Okay.
Don't let go of the rope.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Checking there.
Like, remember the Minotaur, the story of the Minotaur? I think it was Ariadne gave what's-his-butt a ball of string to make it through the maze. I'm talking about Greek stories, Greek mythology.
Sure.
He had to get through the maze and not get killed by the Minotaur.
Got it.
So she gave him a ball of string, like a ball of yarn.
Okay. All right.
And so hold on to that. That ball of yarn is understanding.
Got it.
See?
Yeah.
Like it's a what's that word? Like symbolism. It's a metaphor.
Got
it. It's a metaphor. Hold on to your knowledge. Hold on to your wisdom. Hold on to your understanding rope.
Yeah.
Okay. Do not set foot on the path of the wicked or walk in the way of evildoers. Avoid it. Do not travel on it. Turn from it and go on your way.
That would mean you'd have to turn off the straight path, though.
No.
Because you're on a straight path. If you got to turn, that means it's not a straight path anymore.
Turn away from evil.
I know, but if it's,
No, you see the road turning and you're like, nope. And you keep turning the other way. You turn your back
straight,
against it.
You turn away straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're like, I'm not going to do no evil.
Yeah.
My string's pulling me this way.
Okay.
For they cannot rest until they do evil. You know how it's black and white and bad people are like evil for the sake of evil and they're out to get you.
Sure.
They are robbed of sleep till they make someone stumble. Those bad guys are. They eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence.
Oh, man.
They are so bad.
Someone's missing a marketing scheme here. Wine of violence with the bread of wickedness, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yum,
that
yum.
Sounds like good stuff.
That's the opposite of Christ.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're missing a marketing thing here. This is good.
Yeah. One of those satanic churches or whatever should get on that.
A satanic vineyard.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like somebody should start a satanic vineyard where they have those products, you know?
Products.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be great.
The path of the righteous is like the morning sun, shining ever brighter till the full light of day. But the way of the wicked is like deep darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. Those bad guys, they're so bad.
Yeah.
My son, pay attention to what I say. Turn your ear to my words. Do not let them out of your sight. Keep them within your heart.
Okay.
For they are life to those who find them and health to one's whole body. Milk it does the body good. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it.
Okay.
Gagoom, gagoom, gagoom. Did you remember from that movie Wolf of Wall Street where what's his butt from Texas? What's his name?
I have no idea.
Okay, he's an actor from Texas. I can't remember
you are
his name.
heavy on the
Okay, but in Wolf of Wall Street, he takes the guy Leonardo DiCaprio. He takes Leonardo DiCaprio's hand and puts it against his heart and he goes gagoom, gagoom, gagoom.
Okay.
So, guard your heart.
Right. Okay? Yeah.
Keep your mouth free of perversity. Keep corrupt talk far from your lips.
God damn it.
For a second, I was like, what? Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Give careful thought to the path for your feet. And be steadfast in all your ways. Do not turn to the right or the left. Keep your foot from evil.
Here's what we need to do. We should start marketing wickedness blinders. Like, you know how they have like the horse blinders to keep horses from seeing things going on? We're going to market this to Christians, and there'll be wickedness blinders, and they can put them on their face. That way they can only see straight ahead. And then you can walk by a Christian and they won't even see you coming by. So,
and then
they don't have to worry about it because they won't see us wicked people.
And then you could give them some rope, and on the rope it says the rope of understanding.
Yeah.
And we're like, hold on to your rope, you'll be okay.
Just stay going that way.
Yep. Just walk straight, you'll be okay.
And when somebody comes up to you and starts preaching about, God or something, you're like, oh, I think you strayed from that path of wickedness.
You did.
Strayed from your path of righteousness or whatever.
Yeah, you're on the wrong path, my friend.
This is the path of wickedness over here. You need to go back over there.
Yeah, stay in your own lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do some Proverbs notes.
Okay.
For chapter 4.
Yeah.
Okay. And don't forget, we're still in the exhortations to embrace wisdom, aka the Didactic Discourses, which are chapters 1 through 9.
Okay.
Okay. This one, we're still under the beneficence of wisdom, and wisdom is supreme.
Got it.
Not the supremes, obviously.
Right.
She just is supreme. What?
Nothing. You're rare form tonight. That's all.
I just want to sing.
I'm just saying.
I just want to
sing. You just want to sing.
I just want to sing real bad, but I don't have a song in my heart.
Right. Got it.
Because I'm evil and I walk the bad path. All right, this one is called On Choosing Wisdom. Okay?
Okay.
And it has the following structure. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Verses 1 through 9 are get wisdom. Okay?
Yes.
And then the rest of them, 10 through 27, about the right way and the wrong way and the path, Okay? So get wisdom focuses on the value of wisdom, indicating that as such, it needs to be acquired at all fucking costs.
I see.
Okay? You need to get it, and you need to get it good. Okay?
Okay.
Don't dilly-dally. Don't fuck around. Get that wisdom.
Got it.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay, and then The next one was the right way and the wrong way. The paths,
Yeah.
The metaphor of a road with two ways in one's life is important in the teaching of Proverbs, and it occurs many times.
I've noticed so far already.
Well, it's going to keep coming up.
Yeah.
Okay? So I took some notes on all the good things and all the bad things, just to recap,
Okay, sure.
The path of the wicked, it'll give you fear of stumbling. It's the way of the wicked. There's evil activities. There's twisted paths. They're shrouded in deep darkness. It hinders those who walk on it to even be able to see what their feet strike on that final fatal step.
I mean, if it was dark and twisted, that would make it hard to see. And
so, you're going to fucking die, and you won't even know what you tripped over that killed you.
I see.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's how bad it is. But
right.
if you stay on the way of wisdom,
yeah,
those are the paths of uprightness. They are straight and level. It's the good path, the secure path, and they are brightly illuminated.
So they don't take the path less traveled?
No, they don't.
Okay.
But Walt Whitman does.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I, the lesser traveled road chose, or however it goes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one. All right. So now we're doing Proverbs chapter 5. Ready?
I am ready.
Okay. My son.
No song this time?
My son, pay
Oh my
attention
God.
to my wisdom. Turn your ear to my words of insight. Okay. But listen.
I'm listening, yes.
That you may maintain discretion and your lips may preserve knowledge.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
For the lips of the adulterous woman drip honey. And her speech is smoother than oil.
Smooth talker, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But in the end, she is bitter as gall, sharp as a double-edged sword.
Damn.
She's gonna get ya.
Well, why did she have the fucking honey dripping from her lips
Because she's an adulteress and she's tempting you.
Okay.
And then when you pull up her skirt, you see that she has devil horns instead of a twat. She's gonna get ya. Her feet go down to death. Her steps lead straight to the grave. She gives no thought to the way of life. Her paths wander aimlessly, but she does not know it. Now then, my sons, listen to me. Do not turn aside from what I say. Keep to a path far from her. Do not go near the door of her house, lest you lose your honor to others and your dignity to one who is cruel, lest strangers feast on your wealth and your toil enrich the house of another.
Wasn't there rules to don't you kill adulterous women and stuff? So, but these people apparently all know that these women are adulterous and have honey dripping from their lips, and yet they're still around. So, well, what the fuck?
They're assuming that this is either a married woman that's cheating on her husband because she a hoe, and it's all her fault, and there could be no other story there. Okay, there's nothing else happening. This occurred in a vacuum.
Sounds to me like a few of the guys in town are getting some on the side, and they're just
Or there's a prostitution house.
Right, yeah.
And either way, you're going to lose your honor and potentially piss off a husband who finds out, and he's going to get you.
Right.
Okay, and he's going to take all your land and stuff because you fucked a married woman.
Yeah.
So don't do it. At the end of your life, you will groan when your flesh and body are spent. You will say, how I hated discipline, how my heart spurned correction. I would not obey my teachers or turn my ear to my instructors, and I was soon in serious trouble in the assembly of God's people. If only, if only.
Only I hadn't been tempted by that adulteress. Yeah, my God.
I blame her for my problems.
Yeah.
I bear no responsibility for my choices.
There's that honey that was dripping from her lips.
If I wasn't tempted by her beauty things.
If there hadn't been honey on her lips, would have been just fine, but it was the honey.
Just to make sure, you do realize that it's metaphorical honey.
Know.
I'm just checking because you keep talking about the honey on her
lips.
Because
it's just so stupid.
It is.
They're saying that this woman
She's
going to
walking around showing her titties.
Right. And it's the man is being led astray.
Well, yeah, that's why girls can't wear tank tops at school.
Not that the man went down there knowing that what he was going to find and chose to be there, because that's more than likely what actually happened.
That's why boys rape girls, because girls wear tank tops at school. And that's why boys fail tests, because they saw a girl's shoulder.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And her skirt was too short,
just such
so
bullshit.
They had to rape her. They had to. They could not stop themselves from humping that. They had to do it. It's her fault.
Yeah, no.
She wore that skirt that day.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
So you're saying that even if she did wear a low-cut tank top and a short skirt and kind of look like she was shaking it, you're saying she still doesn't deserve to be raped?
What I'm saying is, regardless of what anybody's wearing, they don't deserve to be raped.
So you're saying that even if I were naked walking down the street and then I did the splits naked in the middle of the road.
Correct.
That I still don't deserve to be raped?
Even if you have honey dripping from your lips. Correct.
All my lips?
On your lips, yeah.
Oh, wow. And even then it's not the man's fault?
Correct.
Wow.
Well, no. I said no.
I mean, even then it's not the woman's fault?
I was you're making me say the wrong thing here. I'm like, well, no, that's not what I was saying.
No, I messed up.
At all.
Messed up. You're saying it's still not the woman's fault?
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not what the Bible says.
Apparently not.
The Bible says that it's always the girl's fault.
Nope.
Drink water from your own cistern. He's saying stay in your lane.
Right.
Running water from your own well. Don't be going over there into that neighbor's yard.
Right.
You stay where the grass ain't greener over there.
Yeah.
Should your springs overflow in the streets, your streams of water in the public squares, do you need to fuck the whole neighborhood? Let them be yours alone, never to be shared with strangers. You lock your wife up. Don't be sharing her. You lock her up in the attic. Okay? Mm-hmm. May your fountain be blessed, and may you rejoice in the wife of your youth. I'll get to that.
Okay. You said wife of your youth?
Yeah. You husband.
Okay.
The wife of your youth.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You rejoice in the wife of your youth.
Okay.
Okay. I'll get back to that.
All right.
A loving doe, a graceful deer. May her breast satisfy you always. May you ever be intoxicated with her love. Why, my son, be intoxicated with another man's wife? Ain't your own wife got titties? Why embrace the bosom of a wayward woman? Again, I say, ain't your wife got dem titties?
I just hate how much blame they're putting on women over this. I'm like, fuck you. That's not what this is.
It's gross. They're gross. They're gross, and men are gross. I really think they're doing men a disservice, because they are literally saying men cannot be responsible for what their penises do.
Look,
and I'm like saying, I've said it before and I'll say it again. That's fine if that's the route we want to take. But then men are monkeys who don't get to have driver's licenses and vote and be in charge of things. You cannot have it both ways. Either you're an animal not in charge of what your penis does and you have to fuck all the time, or you're a human being responsible for your actions and you get to choose if you're going to have sex. And if you rape somebody, that's on you.
Look, I'm not saying that women never seduce a man. That definitely happens. But
what did he do? Fall into her vagina?
Hold on. I'm not done. I'm saying if that man then chooses to have sex with that woman and he is married, that is his choice.
Right.
It's not the woman's fault.
Right.
So whether it's raping or choosing to have sex, either way, it's still the man's fault.
Right.
It doesn't matter whether it was consensual or not. It is still the man's choice to do that thing.
Like, I could never understand when your husband cheats on you, right? And then you're mad at the girl instead of your husband. And you're like, stay away from my man. And I'm like, your man don't want you. Or he wants his cake and eat it too.
Right.
Like, why are you mad at the girl that he cheated with? Even if she was the skankiest hoe bag and was flirting with him every day, he fucked her.
Right.
Willingly. What? I cannot understand.
It bothers me because it's been a theme in the Bible since the beginning, starting with Adam and Eve.
And
when they blamed Eve for the
everything
fruit of the tree and taking that first bite of the apple, or not the apple, the fruit. And I was like, but Adam was literally right there,
standing
and
next
yet
to her.
The woman gets all the fucking blame,
and she wasn't even there when he made that rule to not eat it.
And he's got to toil in the land, but she has to endure fucking horrible pain through childbirth. I'm
Ridiculous.
like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
It is bullshit. It's bullshit, and the fact that it still permeates our classrooms today, and how a woman has to quote unquote dress appropriately, to make sure so as not to distract the boys.
Right. Well, and that was the start of literally men were going to be ruling over women. That's what it said in Genesis. Men will rule over the woman.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what, because she ate the fucking fruit? Fuck you.
Yeah.
He was right there.
Yeah.
They collectively ate the fucking fruit.
They did.
So piss off about that shit. That's a bullshit point.
And also, Adam's a whiny bitch. I was there and I saw it happen. Okay? He's a whiny fucking bitch. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
For your ways are in full view of the Lord, and he examines all your paths. The evil deeds of the wicked ensnare them. The cords of their sins hold them fast. For lack of discipline, they will die, led astray by their own great folly. Those fuckers. They will die, those fuckers.
I'd like to see the study that shows the wicked people die quicker than the non-wicked people.
Right?
Where's the scientific proof of this?
I know we like to say karma's a bitch, but if we're really being honest, karma doesn't exist except insofar as reap what you sow. If you are a rotten person and you surround yourself with rotten people,
sure,
then you.
No, I will grant you this: if you live a dangerous lifestyle and you do drugs a lot, and you're probably going to die quicker than other people. But it's not because you're an evil person; it's because you're doing you are participating in risky behavior,
right? Unprotected sex with a billion different partners. Yeah, you're likely going to get an STD or whatever.
Right. So it's you. At some level, you do reap what you sow, but it doesn't mean that you're an evil person.
Right. It's not a reflection on your morals and values. It's a reflection on your behaviors that put you there.
Right.
You can still be a really decent person.
I think at some level we can all make better choices.
Sure.
There's none of us out there what's the thing about casting the first, may the innocent person cast the first stone or whatever,
to
right?
The glass house.
Right, yeah. So none of us are innocent. We've all done something that's not correct, and some people make more bad choices. It doesn't make them a bad person.
Right.
It just means that they fucked up more, and maybe they wanted to. Maybe they have reasons to. I don't know.
Or maybe they don't have their shit together.
Right. We don't know their story.
Right.
So.
Yeah. You got to walk in somebody else's shoes before you be a shithead to them.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do some Proverbs chapter 5 notes.
Okay.
Again, we're still in Didactic Discourses, chapters 1 through 9.
Mm-hmm.
This one was a warning against unchastity, aka adultery.
Got it.
And it has the following structure. Verses 1 through 14 urge you to avoid the seductress. Listen carefully to receive the necessary knowledge for avoiding entanglement with her. The word entanglement made me pause for a minute, because that's how Jada Pinkett Smith referred to her liaison with her son's friend. She referred to it as an entanglement. And I'm like, no, you're a nasty ass pedo.
Right.
You fucked your child's friend and you gross.
Right.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
It's entanglement.
Right.
Look out for that entanglement. The seductress makes use of her natural sex appeal because, we already covered that.
Yeah.
And any promise of pleasure and enjoyment will instead bring harm to herself or to her victims as the seductress travels the path to Sheol.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that was verses 1 through 14, and then verses 15 through 23 says, be faithful to your wife. She got titties that you should love.
Yeah.
This passage more specifically addresses married men, mainly advising that the best way of avoiding the temptation of the seductress is that he remain faithful to his wife and derive sexual satisfaction from her and her alone. Okay?
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I just can't with that.
It's dumb.
The whole thing's dumb. It is dumb because, like, what about people who are in open marriages that are or open relationships that are consensual?
There's all kinds of different scenarios out there that people are involved in.
Or, thruples or whatever.
Right.
Like, what is the threesomes and thruples and I don't fucking know. Anyway, groups.
Yeah.
Group marriages or whatever.
Right.
Like, it's not for me, but I'm not going to tell somebody else not to do it if it works for them. Shit, man.
Right.
You find somebody to love in this life, I'm all for it.
Yep.
All right. Chapter 6. I'm a little bit out of breath because I got myself worked up. My son, if you have put up security for your neighbor, if you have shaken hands in pledge for a stranger, you have been trapped by what you said. Ensnared by the words of your mouth. Okay?
Okay.
They don't mean like put up security for your neighbor. They don't mean like put up a security camera.
I was gonna say, did they get Simply Safe or something?
No, they did not get Simply Safe. If Simply Safe wants to sponsor us, they know the number. Yeah. Anyway, no, security like capital, like you're
a loan?
borrowing, like you're borrowing something, and so you give them your TV to hold for you while you take their money, and then when you pay them back, then you get your TV back.
Got it.
What is that called?
A loan or
collateral.
Right.
Collateral. That's what they mean. Security is collateral. Okay.
Okay.
So if you're making your neighbor give you collateral, you're bad. Or if your neighbor makes you have collateral, he's bad.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
If you guys shook hands to pledge something,
that
you're bad.
Enough. Oh, that's
bad.
Bad. Okay.
Yeah, you're trapped by what you said and snared by the words of your mouth. I don't really fully understand that.
I don't think that makes any sense, actually.
It really doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay.
And honestly, I think that collateral is solid.
I think that goes against other things that have already been said in the Bible.
Yeah.
Because there's lots of places where they create deals and shake hands and do things like that.
So do this, my son, to free yourself, since you have fallen into your neighbor's hands. Go to the point of exhaustion and give your neighbor no rest. Allow no sleep to your eyes, no slumber to your eyelids. Free yourself like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, like a bird from the snare of the fowler. They're saying, hurry up, work hard, get yourself out of that fucking deal.
Oh, okay.
Pay it off as fast as possible and don't do it again.
Got it.
Stupid.
Okay.
That's what this is saying.
Got it.
Go to the ant, you sluggard. They're saying don't be lazy either.
Okay. Yeah.
Consider its ways and be wise. There's that wisdom again. It has no commander, no overseer or ruler. Well, it does.
So what? What are they talking about?
An ant.
An ant.
It has no commander, no overseer.
Oh, they're literally talking
ruler.
about an ant.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking like...
An auntie?
Yeah,
no,
right.
Not an auntie, like a critter.
Okay.
Like an insect.
Yeah.
Except it's saying that it just manages to, like, do what it's supposed to do all by itself. And I'm like, no, actually, it's kind of a zombie and, like... uses its little antennas to smell where it's supposed to go, and those paths are actually laid by commanders and overseers and rulers, and they do have a queen ant. So this whole analogy falls apart. Yeah. Anyway, go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander, no overseer or ruler, yet it stores its provisions in summer and gathers its food at harvest. Okay. Because, that's what they're supposed to do.
Sure.
How long will you lie there, you sluggard?
Jeez.
So somebody bring me my coffee.
Right.
When will you get up from your sleep? When I have an obligation. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man. Yeah. Everybody work. Everybody get that Protestant work ethic. Work hard. Work 12-hour days. Work... Never have a weekend. Don't have days off. Work. Okay?
Yep.
Have your money, work. I was doing Beyonce just then.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the rest of the song.
Yeah.
I'm not... Ooh, ready? I'm about to piss off the world. I'm not a Bee fan. ooh.
I don't really know enough to know one way or the other, honestly.
I don't hate her nothing. Like, I don't think she's bad. Her music just ain't my thing, and I don't understand all the hype.
Right.
But whatevs.
Sure.
Anyway, a troublemaker and a villain who goes about with a corrupt mouth, who winks maliciously with his eye, signals with his feet, and motions with his fingers, who plots evil with deceit in his heart. He always stirs up conflict. You know that guy?
The one that moves his feet and points at things?
He's making all kinds of gestures and stuff.
Oh, okay.
He's winking maliciously.
Winks. That's got to be, like, I'm imagining the story I'm reading, and it just says winks maliciously.
Yeah.
I'm like, Okay. All right.
Okay. Therefore, disaster will overtake him in an instant. Oh, he's going to be sorry. He will suddenly be destroyed.
Suddenly. Okay.
Without remedy.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, if you're destroyed, I don't know that there is a remedy for that, but,
Right?
So.
Yeah. There are 6 things the Lord hates, 7 that are detestable to him. Okay, ready? This is where we get the 7 deadly sins.
There's only 6 that he hates, but 7 that are detestable.
Yeah.
What's the difference between hate and detestability?
I have no idea.
Which one is the one that he is only detesting versus hating?
I'm about to fucking read them.
Okay.
But they're the 7 deadly sins.
Right.
Yeah.
I figured that, but I'm just like, what's this one that's not quite?
Haughty eyes.
Yeah, I've heard him say that before.
Don't you have those eyes that are haughty?
Right.
A lying tongue. Don't you tell no lies.
Mm-hmm.
Hands that shed innocent blood, so murderers.
Right.
A heart that devises wicked schemes. Don't be a schemer.
Yeah.
Feet that are quick to rush into evil. Be
Okay.
slow to rush into evil.
Yeah,
you can still rush, but just rush slowly.
Yeah. Kind of mosey into the evil, maybe.
A false witness who pours out lies. Don't be a liar against your neighbor.
Didn't they just say that?
They said don't be a liar. Now they're saying don't be a liar against people.
Oh, okay.
And a person who stirs up conflict in the community. That's me. That is me. I am that boat rocker, that wave maker, that noisy bitch that points to the trash and says, hey, I just saw you litter. You want to pick this shit up?
Right.
I ain't your mom.
Yeah.
I ain't your fucking wife.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. My son. Ready?
Yeah.
Keep your father's command and do not forsake your mother's teaching. Bind them always on your heart. Fasten them around your neck. Write that shit down.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Put it on a sticky note. When you walk, they will guide you. When you sleep, they will watch over you. That's not creepy. When you awake, they will speak to you. No. I like silence when I wake up. Do not talk to me when I first wake. For this command is a lamp, this teaching is a light, and correction and instruction are the weight of life. Keeping you from your neighbor's wife. I gotta keep you from the neighbor's wife. I gotta keep you from that next door neighbor.
Yeah, if we don't teach you correctly, you'll just always be over there with that neighbor's wife. Mm-hmm.
From the smooth talk of a wayward woman. Yeah, if I don't teach you better, you might think you can just go around fucking whatever.
Right.
Do not lust in your heart after her beauty, or let her captivate you with her eyes. She's got Betty Davis eyes. No? No?
You're just a singing fool today.
I am a fool.
I don't know what's going on, but
for a prostitute can be had for a loaf of bread. Damn! She charging way too low. But another man's wife preys on your very life.
What?
You can hire a prostitute for the price of a loaf of bread. Huh. But if you fuck your neighbor or somebody who's married, that's bad. You might die.
Given that inflation incorporates the cost of goods, I don't think that's correct.
No.
You couldn't. I don't think you could go to a prostitute and be like, I got a loaf of bread, yo.
I mean, maybe throw in some eggs and bread so she could at least make some French toast.
Maybe.
Honestly,
back when the price of eggs spiked, maybe.
Right. So. I honestly don't know the price of a prostitute, so
nor do I. But
I'm interested. If anybody knows,
yeah,
what's
the going rates?
Honestly, I really would like to know what is the price of a prostitute.
But definitely, probably got to be more than a loaf of bread.
I'm willing to bet.
I really hope it's more than a loaf of bread.
I do too. That would make me sad if it wasn't more than the price of a loaf of bread.
Right.
I would be like,
seems an awful, Yeah. No.
Just hold out for just a little bit more.
Right.
Just a little bit more.
But maybe through mass production, the cost of a loaf of bread has actually come down over time incorporating inflation.
Maybe it used to be more expensive. Maybe it used to be like $100 a loaf.
Right. Well,
who could even afford a loaf of bread?
There was a lot more work that would have gone into it back then,
That's
right?
True.
For individual work, you don't have to just go out and buy it, and the machine doesn't make the shit,
That's true. Or bag it up.
Right.
Put the
so maybe that meant more back then.
Okay, so maybe how much do you think a loaf of bread cost back then?
I don't know. I mean, there's no way to know because, the price of inflation, everything was in the barter system back then too.
No, I understand that. I'm trying to think about how much do you think a prostitute would have cost then versus now? How much do you think a prostitute should cost?
I don't know.
I don't either.
But I will say that I think that probably bread back then was
very
a higher
expensive.
price, a much higher price than it would be now, just because of the amount of work that goes into creating a loaf of bread.
Right.
Especially a good loaf of bread or whatever,
So if she was fucking somebody for a meal, then that might have
been okay, I guess.
Yeah, that might have been okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just don't know.
Nor do I.
Okay.
But I'm trying to think about it differently and say, okay,
that's what I'm.
Loaf of bread today maybe doesn't mean as much,
Yeah, it means something different because you would need money for a meal and a place to sleep and all kinds of stuff.
Right.
So you would need to hold out for more than the cost of a loaf of bread.
Right.
So these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we agree on that then.
Sure.
Okay. Can a man scoop fire into his lap without his clothes being burned?
No.
I tried. I dropped.
I mean, maybe just very briefly.
Remember last night we were roasting hot dogs, and my wiener fell in the fire. God damn it!
You also eat your marshmallows on fire, basically.
I do.
They're like you char them. I mean,
love
char
it.
them.
Oh, I love charred marshmallows.
Oh,
yes, I love it.
I want mine to just have the slightest hint of golden brown.
I like black on the outside and melty goo on the inside. So delicious.
I do not understand that.
But I also like my steak really well done.
You do.
So
which I also don't like.
I know. I like my marshmallows well done.
I want mine to have a little moo still in it.
No, I want my marshmallows to be very dead. Can a man walk on hot coals without his feet being scorched?
I mean, I've seen it done.
Some can. Yeah. Some can. I have seen that. So is he who sleeps with another man's wife. No one who touches her will go unpunished. I read that wrong. Mm-hmm. So is he who sleeps with another man's wife. You're risking walking on hot coals or putting fire into your
got it. Yeah, you're playing with fire. You're blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Whatever. No one who touches her will go unpunished. Don't touch that prostitute.
Touched her.
What are you two? People do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his hunger when he is starving. That's good. I'm glad.
That's good, yeah.
Yet if he is caught, he must pay sevenfold, though it costs him all the wealth of his house. He has a house?
I mean, yeah, right? Yeah.
I mean, if he has a house, then he's doing okay, right?
I mean, I guess. I mean, not necessarily.
I don't know what mortgages were like.
You can still be starving,
Right, but they had ways for the hungry to be fed.
I used to run a store that we sold food at, and I had a kid steal a loaf of bread and some lunch meat, and I chased him for a second, but then I didn't even call the cops because I was like, whatever.
It's different if they came in there were a lot of times people were coming in and stealing Tide Pods. And you were like, absolutely not.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Because they were selling them for drugs, right?
It's not... Oh, yeah,
so
for sure.
That's different.
Yeah, no, I mean, and it wasn't... most people try to steal a lot of stuff. And this literally just stole lunch meat and bread. And I'm
clearly this kid needed a sandwich.
It would have been all of $5, I'm like, whatever.
I mean, that would be like if I saw... somebody come in and steal a pack of diapers, I would have such a hard time being mad at them. Yeah. I'm not saying it's right to steal. I'm just saying I wouldn't try hard to catch them.
Right.
Somebody that steals diapers, that's hard up. They need those diapers.
Right.
Don't punish the baby,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not the baby's fault.
Right.
Let the baby have the damn diapers.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. A man who commits adultery has no sense. I mean, most men have no sense. Whoever does so destroys himself. Destroy.
Yeah.
Blows and disgrace are his lot.
Mm.
They mean blows like beating you over the head, not like blowjobs.
Right.
And disgrace. Those are your lot.
I knew that.
I was just making sure anybody listening knew that as well.
Yeah.
Because I had to read a couple times in my head. I was like, blows. Blows and disgrace. Oh, blows, like come to blows, like beating you up, like punching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Punching and disgrace are your lot if you do that, okay?
Got it.
And shame will never be wiped away. For jealousy arouses a husband's fury, and he will show no mercy when he takes revenge. No mercy. Sweep the leg. No mercy. He will not accept any compensation. He will refuse a bribe, however great it is.
Mm.
Yeah, if you fuck somebody's wife, you cannot bribe the man after. You got to get his permission up front.
Right.
All right. Proverbs chapter 6 notes. We're still in the didactic courses, which are chapters 1 through 9. We only have one more set to go tomorrow. This one was warnings against idleness, falsehood, adultery, and folly. And this chapter has the following structure. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Chapters 1 through 19 were warnings. There's 4 of them. Okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Verses 1 through 5 talked about dangerous promises, a warning against acting as a guarantor for debts.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then verses 6 through 11 talked about the folly of indolence, meaning don't be lazy and do encourage diligence.
Right.
Be diligent. Don't be lazy.
Yeah.
Okay? And then 12 through 19 talks about the wicked man, and that breaks down into 2. It's a warning of the danger of the scoundrel and warning of things that the Lord hates, the 7 vices.
Sure.
Okay? So that was the 4 things that fell under dangerous promises. Okay?
Okay.
Or, I'm sorry, that fell under the 4 warnings. Okay?
Yeah.
So that was verses 1 through 19. Now we're at verses 20 through 35, 20 through 35, which is the rest of it.
Yep.
And that's the price of adultery. Beware! Okay?
Yep.
And that's the whole chapter.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that was Proverbs chapters 4 through 6.
Yep.
And tomorrow we'll be back with Proverbs chapters 7 through 9. And that will end those didactic discourses.
All right. We'll see you guys then.
Yep. Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.